by camp director and commentator Blake Chadwick.
Brothers and sisters, I love Camp Leapfrog, and you'll love this four-way open swim web exclusive where the loser must wear a chicken suit. It will be under lucha rules for one fall. Now the participants.
Oh, hey, everyone.
Hey, Zero.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's time for the Camp Leapfrog Halloween party as things go bump in the ring. We are just minutes away from going live on IWTV, as right now we are set for our open swim. Big time fatal four-way, one fall to a finish, where the loser must wear the chicken suit. We're seeing the participants enter the ring right now. Our esteemed ring announcer, Brother Love, in the house tonight. We've seen a lot of dignitaries of the Halloween variety here. The Yeti is in the house. We've seen Norman the Lunatic as well. From what I understand, Abdul the Butcher's back in the kitchen whipping up some ribs for a little bit later on. And a lot more surprises set to come down. As here comes participant number 3 out here for our open swim. We've got a lot of great things going on here. On IWTV, we're streaming live exclusively right here. This match you can only see right here on IWTV's Facebook streaming page. As at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, just minutes away, use the promo code LEAPFROG to see things that go bump in the ring. As it's certainly not the summertime, but we are back for a little Halloween session here at Leapfrog. And here comes our fourth and final participant. Someone who is very successful. The last time we had an endeavor here at camp, Still Life with Apricots and Pears. She picked up a big win. And she certainly does not want a piece of that chicken suit held by our esteemed senior official, Chris Levin. And we're going to head back to Brother Love for the official introductions here at Open Swim.
From the city of brotherly love, 240 pounds, the professional man of professional wrestling, Maximilian Zero.
I would love to business card out.
Number 2, from Nintendo World, New York City, 170 pounds, Brother Big Game Leroy.
You can stay in your mom's basement, all
Hailing from somewhere better than your hometown, claiming to weigh 500 pounds of pure gold, yes.
Every day, baby.
He is a superstar who loves to fight with honor.
Oh, rub it in with him.
Brother superstar Ryan Nova.
You suck.
And participant number 4, also from the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. They are the exhibition of intrigue. Still Life with apricots and pears. Yeah.
Still life. Still life.
So a camp favorite here, Still Life. And you heard the participants. Mac Zero, Big Game Leroy Green, Ring of Honor's Ryan Nova, and Still Life with Apricots and Pears. Remember, folks, one fall to a finish, where the recipient of the fall puts on the chicken suit. And bell sounds, we are underway, as we are just moments away From Things That Go Bump in the Ring, presented by Camp Leapfrog, our big Halloween party here. And it looks like Reptar perhaps in the background hanging out. You never know what you can find here on the camp grounds. And Ryan Nova quickly tags out. Ryan Nova, of course, a part of the Shinobi Shadow Squad in Ring of Honor, along with Eli Isom and Camp Leapfrog Camper Cheeseburger. They dominate the 6-man tag team ranks, but in comes Mac Zero, the second-generation star, the son of Mr. Zero. He's going to try to give it a go here with Still Life, with Apricots and Pears, and Still Life, as they really are showing off a diverse game right here. That heel hook applied right now. Trying to ground the giant, Mr. Zero. And the big man tied up right now is Still Life. Almost a modified Dragon Sleeper, a standing version. And of course, there's a give and a take in this matchup. If you're not involved in the fall, you're not going to win. But you're certainly not going to wear the chicken suit either. As Still Life, cover 2 with that roll up. And Still Life tries to come right back here with a cravat. And the himbo, Mac Zero. Some call him a giant lovable doofus, but hey, I'll tell you what. He's certainly has the size advantage in this one.
That's cute. That's cute.
It looks like we could see, perhaps, shades of the after party right there, but nonetheless, Still Life sends him into the corner here on the near side. Still Life onto the apron. And Still Life, oh, looks like she was going for the springboard, perhaps fruits by the foot. Well scouted by Mac Zero. And Zero gonna drop Still Life right on her face. And Ryan Nova breaks up the cover right there. And you notice 3 of the 4 participants have gotten involved thus far. Big Game Leroy Green appears to have a big game going on the outside. He's infatuated with his Twitch. As I remember many moons ago, Tom Zink, he couldn't put down the Game Boy. But right here, Big Game Leroy Green, he might be watching on Facebook Live. I'm not exactly sure. But he needs to get involved in this matchup if he wants to pick up a victory before we officially go bump in the ring.
Don't do this! Don't do this!
And the delayed vertical suplex here, you see the power of Mac Zero. 1, 2, and a near fall. As Zero looks to try to build some steam. The low bridge by Nova. Sends him to the outside. Ryan Nova showing off some quickness here. Ryan Nova looks to be in the best shape of his young career. As Big Game Leroy Green in the ring, can't bother to make any eye contact with his opponent. Somehow ducks underneath the clothesline. Single leg pickup there. And Green working the offense here without even putting down the switch.
You're gonna make me do it! You don't want me to do this! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it!
And it looks like Nova here. Oh, and the Ninja Star right in the gullet.
Are you serious? You just don't so that
Unfazed is Big Game Leroy Green. I don't even think he hit pause.
Stay right here. This time I'm gonna shoulder tackle you, alright? Alright.
You got it.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
And Nova taking the easy way out. And you can certainly see a bit of an attitude change from Ryan Nova from his earlier days. When he was a younger camper, he certainly was a little bit more of a team player. As Big Game Leroy Green has a roll-up, has to grab the device first. And that might have cost him the victory. Off the ropes he goes. Tries to snap off the Rana. Didn't get it to the full capacity. Into the corner there, the flying body attack into the far side. Now tries to come out, and he bulldogs Nova right to the center of the ring. Here we go, Leno press, hooks the outside leg. Crystal Finn drops down, and he only gets 2. we are set to go down in just minutes on IWTV. Remember, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Promo code Leapfrog to join in the fun and trick or treat and join our Halloween party as things go bump in the ring. And Nova only gets 2. Remember, right now, Max Zero, Still Life with Apricots and Pears, neither of them would be involved in either the victory or the humility. As Big Game Leroy Green here trying to beg off as Ryan Nova's found an opening. And typically here, Nova might be looking for that tag to Eli Isom or Cheeseburger in a trios contest. But of course here, he's in it for himself. And as you heard ring announcer Brother Love state, this is Lucha Rules. And now Big Game Leroy Green here. He might lose a life on his device and inside the squared circle. He needs to be careful. He fights off here. And Nova, he's going to put a stop to it. And Nova with a knee right to the midsection. But keep your eyes on Still Life as they come tumbling down after the collision with the ropes by Leroy Green. Nova dumps her to the outside. And Nova charges in. Green puts the elbow up. And Green creates a bit of separation now. I think he just wants to try to get to the next level, literally and figuratively. There's a forearm shot to Nova. Here he goes from the apron. Right inside with the Tornado DDT. Down goes Ryan Nova. And Max Zero, he's in the ring now. Oh, and Big Game Leroy Green trying to outsmart the big fella. A series of super kicks to no avail. And Zero spins him around with a backbreaker. And a near fall. He calls that the Super Delphine backbreaker. And that was almost a super victory for Max Zero. Before we go live on IWTV, as Nova struggling there with Zero. And a big boot by the big man. And the ZTP, he takes him right down. Ryan Nova, he's laid out. We're down to 2 here. Still Life and Max Zero. Still Life. The arm drag takedown. And the Rough Rider takes him down with the leg lariat. And Still Life is rolling here. They're trying to pick up a victory. But they have the device of Big Game Leroy Green. There's the backstabber. 1, 2. And a near fall. As Nova now. The standing switch. No pun intended. Here we go. Reverse there by Big Game Leroy Green. He's trying to pick the ankle of Ryan Nova. As Nova trying to lock in that half Nelson. He's got him. And that half dragon suplex. And he's got the device now. But keep your eyes on Still Life. Fruit by the foot. 2, 3, and she wins it.
Your winner, Still Life with Apricots and Pears.
Still Life with Apricots and Pears picks up the huge victory. Moving to 2-0 here at Camp Leapfrog. And she gets the W. With some excellent wherewithal right there, but we know what that means. As the twitch goes right back there to Leroy Green. But Ryan Nova back in the ring. About to join some of the all-time greats. The San Diego Chicken, Bobby the Brain Heenan, the Gobbledygooker, AJ Styles, and of course, Ryan Nova.
I present my finest artwork.
As this has been an incredible open swim. Remember, folks, we are just minutes away. 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Camp Leapfrog Halloween Party. Things that go bump in the ring. Promo code Leapfrog. We'll see you there on IWTV.
Well, that was quite the fatal four-way. I think that the only person who's truly complaining about it is probably the loser in that chicken suit. Don't forget, guys, Camp Leapfrog, Things That Go Bump in the Ring premieres tonight, only on IWTV at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't miss it after Alpha One's mixtapes. Let's get back to some interview action. Guys, I am here with Ryan Nova. He just participated in a hell of a fatal four-way match. But unfortunately, he was pinned, and as a result, you are in a chicken suit, my friend. How do you feel about that?
You're seriously gonna stand there and ask me how I feel about wearing this thing? Do you know who I am? You know who I am. The people at home, they know who I am. I am superstar Ryan Nova. Ring of Honor wrestler, television superstar, Madison Square Garden performer. And you don't bring me to your little show and have me in a fixed match and then have me wear this embarrassing chicken suit. Let me take this off, all right? Because I am Ryan Nova, and you do not cross me and get away with it. And this interview is over.